Happy 2023. I feel like every year people try and make New Year's resolutions, and I've never done a great job at like following through with them. So this year I made a little sticky note, and I'm hoping I can like put this sticky note like up places like on our mirror. And I'm really hoping like even if I like travel and everything, like I still have it. Like it's just a little sticky note, I can take it with me and it can remind me of my goals for 2023. And I just wanted to share with you guys my goals for 2023. So this year it is mind over matter, and I have that written down like on my sticky note. And by that I'm just saying that like in 2022, like it was a very like hard year mentally for me. And I talked about that a little in my recap of 2022. If you want to watch that, it'll be linked in the description. But I just had like a really hard year, like mentally. Like I started going to see a therapist and everything, which was like a really hard thing for me to do. Just because like I feel like we had been in that mentality of like, oh, like you can just figure it out like yourself. I guess like I just really thought that like I could figure it out on my own. And there's nothing wrong with like going to ask for help or anything or seeing a therapist. Like I really enjoyed talking to my therapist. She's helped me a lot, especially in 2022. And so yeah, I'm really excited to hopefully share that with you. So maybe you can go see a therapist if you were like debating it or something like that. This year I'm really working on like mind over matter and just putting my mental health first. So my first goal is like putting my mental health first, and with that I have better understanding of myself. So by that I'm talking about like listening to myself when I'm studying and I like need to take a break. That does not mean going on TikTok, because I have learned that when I do that I'm on there for like hours and I don't even notice. But by that like either like getting up from my desk or like going to like the library or like changing up my scenery for studying. It just wasn't good. So I definitely want to reduce my TikTok time. That's not on here, but that's just like a mental note for me, is reduce my TikTok time because it is bad. So with reducing my TikTok use, I also want to reduce like my phone use, but just reducing my time like on the apps, like just scrolling and everything. I definitely need to work on that because I've not done a good job. Like I have like the time limit on my phone, but obviously you can just hit like ignore. So I definitely need to work on that a little bit more. So once that pops up, I definitely need to just get off the app and put my phone down, maybe go read a book, go outside, you know, so stuff like that. But yeah, better understanding myself, just listening to that voice. And if I need to take a break, taking that break. Next, we have being okay with being uncomfortable. So by that, I mean, like, obviously, like, it's okay to be uncomfortable and, like, in certain circumstances, like, if you're uncomfortable, like, get out. But I'm talking about, like, being uncomfortable with, like, in diving. Like, if you don't know, I'm a diver at Towson University. And so, like, being comfortable with being uncomfortable and, like, trying a new dive or trying a new, like, diving like technique or something like that, just being like more comfortable like going into it with an open mind, and like with being comfortable with being uncomfortable, just having more of an open mind. Next we have nutrients. So when I moved to college, I really stopped like focusing on food and like the nutrients I was getting, just because I had such a routine like being back home. And like that was something that I should have been being comfortable with being uncomfortable, like trying new vegetarian foods. Like I didn't do that. Like I just like would either like skip dinner because I like didn't want to go out and like I was just comfortable, or like I like was nervous trying a new food and I just like a new vegetarian option and I just like wouldn't try it. And so like I started like not feeling my best, and I'm pretty sure it caused me to like get sick. Like I was, for the first 2 months of college, like I was very ill. And so I definitely think if I had like focused on my nutrients and everything and like getting the proper nutrition, that wouldn't have been an issue. And so thankfully we had a nutritionist and everything, so that wasn't really an issue after I had like seen her and everything. But I definitely want to focus on like what I'm intaking into my body, just because like that like affects all of me. And drinking more water. So I have for the longest time been like, stay hydrated, drink water. But this year in 2022, toward the end, I did not do a good job. Like I would just get lazy and like would not fill up my water bottle when I needed to. And I feel like it showed like in my skin, like I was breaking out more. So I definitely want to work on that. I will definitely make sure to take better care of my body and drink more water, whether that means like filling up my water bottle more or like even if I'm like in bed and I'm like, oh, I need water, like getting up and go get it, like I would not do that. I would just turn on a new show and not get the water when I needed to. So I definitely need to work on that. Okay, so this one's like not as like deep, but I want to get like a better makeup routine. I either do full face of makeup or no makeup. Like there's no in between, and I'm really wanting to find that in between, just because like it's okay to do a full face of makeup. I just like, I can't do that every day. Like I'm not skilled enough for that, especially with diving, and we have practice and then I have class. So like I'm already going to class with like soaking wet hair, and like a full face of makeup with that, just, I don't think that's it for me, at least. It might be for other people, but I definitely want to find like a good in between, like just like when I'm breaking out a little bit more, like I can like cover it up with concealer, and like making sure like I find like a good routine where it's like light coverage but like still looks like natural and stuff like that. So I'm definitely working on that. And then I have stop procrastinating. So with that, I feel like I do a good job of not procrastinating for schoolwork. Like if I have an assignment due, like I'll do it like the day before. I know I had a writing assignment at the beginning of the year in the syllabus, and it was due at the very end of the semester, and I like, it was a book review, so I like read the book, and then I like took notes on it, and then like I had finals, so I didn't really like work on it, and then like at the end, like it was just like a lot of work. So like I really want to like work on like better like spreading out time and like giving like designated time for that, as well as like social media. Like I am not the best at like managing like my like posting schedule and everything like that, so I definitely want to work on that, especially for YouTube. Like I will like forget to like make content, and then I'm like scrapping together whatever I can to post on Sunday, just so I can have that post every Sunday. And so I definitely want to work on that, because I don't like uploading content I'm not like 100% happy with, and so I definitely want to continue bettering that and not procrastinating to like the day before where I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get a video together for Sunday, because then I like hate the video and no one likes it. And yeah, we gotta work on that one up a little bit. And then my quote for this year is small progress is still progress. So even if I like don't 100% finish my sticky note, or if I don't complete one of the objectives like I had wanted, like making an effort is still good. Like even just like talking about it with you guys, or like writing it down, like I feel like that's still progress, and I should still be proud of that. So I hope you have a great 2023, and if you're making any New Year's resolutions, I hope this was helpful with the idea of the sticky note or some of my resolutions, and I hope you have a great year, and I'll see you next time.